Well, hello, hello. It's me, KP. I'm here in my studio, The Moon and the Maker, home of Art Foamies. And I'm here for Art Foamy Fun Friday, if you can believe it, because I can't believe it's Friday already. But I say that every time. And it is, what's the date today? The 19th of July. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to say hi to all my friends. Thank you for coming. Let's see who's here. Linda Weber, you get a gold star tonight. Catherine Guerrero is here. Pam is here, Cecilia, Ginger, Roberta, Rini, Brianna, who else? Deb is here, Megan, Amy, Bernadette, nice to see you. Mary Lynn is here, Terry, Christina, Ellen, nice to have you here. Anita is here. Shiny Things, which Julie, right? Am I right? Please tell me it's Julie. Susan is here. Anita, did I already say Anita? I can't remember already. Heather Bailey. Oh my goodness, Janice. We have a great group. Oh man. Phyllis is here. Nice to see you. Dee, Krabby Abby, and Puffer so far. Gosh, wow. I know y'all just came for the numbers game. All right, so we don't have anything super new, but remember that Megan Quinlan's pop-up is going through the 31st. I do have a few, little bits of news to share with all of you. Just if you would like to join me and Seth after for a Zoom on Saturday. That's tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Time, 3 p.m. Eastern. I will be joining Seth over on his channel for just a fun play Zoom. Okay, we had a lot of fun last time and he has some fun things to show. So I'm going to go over there and hang out with him for a little while, probably just like half an hour. So if you want to come at 2 tomorrow afternoon, come find us. We'll share the links everywhere, okay? And then on Sunday, this coming Sunday, the 21st, I keep looking over here because my calendar's over there. um, at 11 a.m. Central Time, I will be with Megan Quinlan for our Calendar Girl July. All right. So let's see. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Kathleen is here. Welcome. We are just going to do a little flip through of this journal that I've been kind of working on, and I will show it to you, share it with you, talk to you about it. It's pretty cool if I do say so myself. And of course, we will have the numbers game and then I have a little sneak peek for all of you. All right. So let's turn the camera around and have a little art foamy fun. Now, I decided to do this flip through because in my Patreon group, I've been doing a couple flip throughs and people have really enjoyed it. They're like, oh my gosh, I love seeing all this stuff. So, I was like, you know what? It's already halfway through the year. Okay. Or actually more than halfway, right? We're more than halfway through the year, if you can believe it. And so I thought it would be great to come and show you this that I've been working on all year. Maybe some of you already have seen it or at least parts of it since I started it. Okay, now I believe actually that I'm going to just move it over here a little bit. I believe that I actually started this in an Art Foamy Fun Friday. Okay, I don't back in January. All right, so let's start at the beginning. Now you can see I do not yet have it bound. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it yet. Okay, I think I'm going to get, well, I'm just not sure, but I'm thinking I'm gonna get two very sturdy, maybe even like mat board, very heavy mat board squares, and make a cover. I'm not sure. I did try using some just those what are they called, like binder rings, and it doesn't flip easily. So I'm not sure yet, but anyway, so these are about 12 by 12 pages, okay? And as you can see, I folded, so I started with a piece of paper that, just tell you, was 12 by 18-ish, I believe, or 12 by 16, and I folded, about 4 inches up, okay, to make a pocket. And I just did that 12 times so that I would have 12 pages for 12 months. Okay. Yes, an old game board would be fantastic. Yes, so something like that. Great idea, Catherine, or maybe even an album. I think maybe even album covers, which I've used before, and you can make pockets. So I don't know yet, but I will at the end of the year. I'll do that with, or for all of you. But anyway, so here, my friends, is January, and I'm going to set these aside as I do my. Now, I have not finished most of the backs. Okay, some of the backs are done. However, many of the backs are not yet completed. But the thing that and I'm just going to set these over to the side. The thing that I love about doing this, okay, is that I can really keep track of sort of my makeys all throughout the month, right? And so, and sort of like a theme, or not, I'm, many of you that follow me and know me, I'm sort of all over the place, right? However, you know, the months seem to have at least sort of an arcing kind of theme. Like, for example, um, this was Seth Apter's pop-up shop. And I do want to mention that all of the pages are, and all of the art inside, pretty much 99% of it is all ArtFoamies, okay? If it's not, it is something that I have, generally created like for daily heart or for some kind of demo. All right, so, and I'm not going to go through every single, I'm going to pull everything out and show it to you, but I don't have to explain everything. But obviously, as you can see here, this was many of Seth Apter's pop-up shop images on here, which I love and miss. And if you love and miss them too, make sure to join us for the Zoom tomorrow. Okay, Seth has some fun announcements, so definitely come on over. Anyway, and then also you will see that I did use my Art Foamy poetry or my Art Foamy love letters to create, the months. And then I did intersperse other things that were maybe released that during that month. So in January, I did come out with this set of pomegranates, and I think it looks so great together. Yeah. And then here was our freebie. That was our January freebie. And so, and then I hope that you all remember that I do make a pocket for my larger pieces, right? So I can keep them all together. But then I also love to make a Duralar pocket. Okay, so I got this clear pocket so that I can store away other things and you can still see it through. The other great thing about this is, of course, you can stamp or stencil or paint or whatever you want onto the Duralar as well. Okay, I don't know how many of you recall, and I didn't get to really finish this, but I'm going back to this. Many of you that watch me and know me know that I circle back to things, and this is something I really want to get back to. Doing my gratitudes, and I just made a tiny little one, and I didn't get very far inside of it because I sort of lost track of it, but I am going to keep it here in this little pocket. Okay, so there's my gratitude, my baby gratitude journal. And then again, for those of you who remember, I did a little calendar page for our Patreon. And then again, here was something with my imprint pad that I made in January, and then I just loved it. And also we started doing all the house stuff, and I did a little journal page, and I just kept it in there. So voila, I can store it all together. Much of it, if I want to pull it back out and use it for something, or maybe I just want a little record of my months. All right, and I love a lot of the stuff that I did, with Seth's collection, and so I wanted to keep that all together. Just really love it, and love all the makeys I do throughout the month, and it is really, really fun to pull everything back out and just take a little gander down memory lane. Well, I don't really gander, but Maxie Moon is in the house. Hi, Maxie. Evelyn, welcome. All right, so we got February, and February was such a fun month. We came out with so many fun things. Oh, I don't know why this is in January, but we came out with our little correspondence collection and lots of fun pieces. We had the little composition book with all the little, the little, what do you know, accoutrements. I don't know, the little doodles that go with your composition book. And we had the pages. Remember we did the little line notebook pages. Oh my gosh, I just love this. So again, really fun to pull this stuff back out and just look at what I was doing in February. All right, so here was the imprint pad again of the correspondence. Oh my gosh, I must have had a lot of fun in February because I got lots of February fodder, right? And then again, remember that we've also been doing calendar girl stuff every month. So on top of whatever is in these, you know, little folders, we also have all the calendar girl stuff, right? Nancy Gray, welcome. Estrella, hello. So, and you know, I do Rolodexes all the time. And so some of them, I just really love the way they turn out. So I wanted to kind of keep it in with my February, you know, pieces. I may go back through and pull things out and, you know, reorganize them. This obviously was from some sort of demo. I don't remember. You know, we do a live every day. Well, I shouldn't say we, I do a live every single day, Monday through Thursday in my Patreon group. It's called Daily Heart. So much of this artwork is made there in a demo. Okay, and I think, oh, I did do the back. I think I did this as a demo using one of my round backboards from ArtFoamies. Again, remember all this is done with ArtFoamies. Okay, and of course, you know, I may have some just watercolor freehand drawing, some stencils, things like that. But mostly it's all about the foamy. And then again, this was our February freebie. So I did try to at least incorporate the freebie somewhere in the pocket. All right. And then we had a little bonus for February because February is Valentine's Day stuff. So I did all sorts of, I don't know, extra. All right. So I have like a bonus folder. This is where I did an imprint pad. And here, I don't have the back done on this one. And again, I wanted to just bring your attention that you can stamp. This is gesso, black gesso, stamped right on my Duralar. Okay, so not only is it kind of a cool way to, you know, of course it's a transparency, right? So it gives you a little sort of differential between your Duralar pocket and your paper pocket. All right. So there we have all sorts of stuff, and many of you may recall seeing so many of these demos. Okay, and here, oh, I don't, and this, pretty sure, gosh, I do lose track of time. Okay, and but right around this time was when Wendy Aspinall, Bliss Angel Studios, ArtFoamies came out. So I'm sure I was just keeping a little record of her wonderful ArtFoamies. Okay, and then again, pulling out old ArtFoamies because I don't know how many of you remember this. This is one of my very first ArtFoamies. Oh my gosh, from way back. Oh gosh, I don't like probably in 2020 or 2021. And this is called Heart Block, and it's a pretty large two-piece ArtFoamy that I love, and I've used it so much. I don't know how many of you remember all of the journals that I did back in, was it 2021? All had this heart block as the cover. I just did it in a bunch of different ways. And I won't pull them all out, but you can just see it is a great stamp. So definitely, if you don't already have that one, highly recommend. And it comes in a couple sizes. All right. And not trying to be so salesy, but just to let you know, it is so versatile, and I've just used it so much. All right. And then again, we've been doing so many, you know, is when we started doing all the house stuff. And for some reason, I don't know how many of you recall this. I went through all of my scraps. Okay, I had so many pieces like this. So back in February, I just went through all the scraps in my studio and I made house shapes out of them. All right, and so I love this not only sort of to use maybe as a almost as a template or a stencil, but also as a reminder of what I was doing, right? And so I like the way this looks, you know. Doesn't have to necessarily be anything too, you know, earth-shattering, right? It's just stuff that you want to save that you've done throughout the month. Here, again, we do all sorts of downloads and collage sheets, and we call them printables in my Patreon. So here was the January printable, and I had some Valentine's Day stuff, so I kept it in here. All right. Again, just a kind of a cool way to stay a little bit organized too, because many of you know that I'm not. So, all right. And then I made myself some copies and just, you know, again, had a little bit of fodder in these files. All right. So, and that was my bonus for February. All right. We'll go into March. Super fun. Oh my gosh. March was a busy month. And oh my gosh, I have so many different things in here. So here was my March calendar girl. And again, I made a bunch of house shapes using all my scraps. So a lot of my houses, the backs aren't necessarily done, but they have some sort of pattern or design or stamp or something on them. Right? So super fun. And then again, here was the March freebie. Okay. Here is a little journal that I started. Again, don't know how many of you know this, but at my highest tier in Patreon, I do a special, custom, exclusive ArtFoamy, and you get a mailing. And so this was our March stamp for that month. And I started a little journal, of course, not finished, but have a few pages sort of in progress, right? And again, this is kind of crazy, but I came out with the Calendar Girls accessory set in this month, or at least I designed it. Some of the stuff may not have come out in the month, but it was a month I designed it. So I went ahead and kept it. It's almost in a way like a, I don't know, a scrapbook of sorts, if I may. Here, these girls came out in March, and I have been wanting to color them or paint them, so I stuck them in here. Oops, this is coming up a little bit. So again, you know, just some little fun doodads. This was another little face that was sent out to my Patreon group, and then these were little stickers. I put them together. I liked it, so why not just stick it right on here? This was also the month that Danita Art came out with her collection, so I do have some of her stuff in here, which I adore. And again, experimenting on black paper was something I was doing, and you can see that here. Now, these are not necessarily with ArtFoamies, but again, this is Danita Art, and this is actually was her Frida, okay? And then experimenting with watercolor on black paper. So, you know, again, just a great little way to kind of go through and see what I was doing in the month of March. And also a great way to go back and pull things out to be re-inspired, or to, you know, again, just be able to remember, hey, what was I doing a couple months ago? Again, with the March freebie. And this is the simple silhouette. Lots and lots of times I love to go back to my old stamps, such as the heart or the simple silhouette. Really enjoy playing with this stamp a lot. So Phyllis asked, how is the Duralar attached? So I honestly, it's probably not the best. You can use, you know, some white glue. You could also stitch it if you wanted to use your sewing machine. However, I honestly just use my score tape. Okay, a skinny piece of score tape, and I just line the 3 sides. You can't really see it. And lots of times I do stuff to cover it up, okay? You can stamp over it, or you can add washi tape over the top. Okay, this one is a little bit plain. I didn't really decorate it that well. So, you know, anyway, another set that I came out with in the month of March, Danita's Alice in Wonderland set. So, you know, lots of times, again, many of you know this, when I get my stamps or get my art foamies, I love to just stamp them out and, you know, see how they work or see how they work together. And oftentimes I will save all that and come back and cut it out, or, you know, go back and repaint it, because there's nothing wrong with this image. I can definitely go in and embellish it, right? And this is on nice paper. So why not save all this here so that I have, again, things I can go back and work on, or at least just a record of everything I was doing. And I love it. It makes me feel also kind of like, you know, I accomplished something. So again, March, April. Ooh, April was a fun month because it was our anniversary month. It was my birthday month, and it was the month that we came out with the Megan and KP Calendar Girl stickers. And so I really had fun with this one. We also came out with Fodder School. Our Fodder School collaboration with Suzanne Randers started, so it was a really fun month, and I just love this page. Okay, came out with this anniversary set. I also I like keeping a little record. I don't know again how many of you recognize this, but this was my watercolor palette that I had for years, and I'm super sad to say that the top broke off and I was not able to fix it. So, you know, but I loved it so much, I just had to keep a memory of it. So I took a picture and I printed it with my little Canon Ivy. And of course, it's something I can just, again, keep in this pocket. You know, just as a reminder of when I had to get a new palette. And then I started working on this beautiful round paper. Again, this is an art foamy, and I love this, so I wanted to save that. This was our Make Art foamy finger, and that was our anniversary surprise. All right, so I had to keep that in here. And just some random, I think I came out with an imprint pad somewhere around this time, and so fun. I don't know. I feel like there was more, but that's okay. Anyway, loved April. And then I don't know how many of you remember, I think I did this as an actual demo for ArtFoamies Fun. And I actually copied another journal that I was keeping for our Mooney pop-up. All right. Because I have another journal just like this that has all of our Mooney pop-up stuff in it. All right. Bye, Julie. Yes, great. Thanks so much. This was May. All right, May. Oh my gosh, again, that was our Art Foamy Mooney pop-up. So I kept this in here as a reminder. It was also Mermaid with Jane's mermaid stuff. Jane Davenport. Again with the Mooney pop-up, and this is Christina Fidanza's stamp, and I just love it. I think it looks so cute in here. And my washi tape, I can't remember if the washi tape actually came out in June, but I did receive it back in May. And so I wanted to put my washi tape here. Also came out with the composition book, and we were doing sticker books. And this was a little demo that I did. So I love keeping that in here. Again, all of Jane Davenport's imagery. And again, our little freebie. Okay, this was the Art Foamy Fun freebie. And again, here was one of the Blue Mooney exclusive stamps and a little piece of art that I did for that. All right, so fun. And again, I have not gotten to most of the backs of these. All right. This on here. Yeah, D says this is a great way to organize projects. Yes, that is another great thing. If you just wanted to have multiple pages like this for various you could have a project folder, and I think it is great. I actually do have multiples. I started making all these big pockets last year, these big like pocket folders. This is one. I just did hand painted stuff and then stamped a bunch of art foamies on the inside. And I kind of started doing it that way. And then just one thing led to another. And I started, I don't know how many of you remember back when I did the little Halloween folder. So it's kind of just, another take on that. But it works out really great. And I love the size. All right. So again, this was May, and then now we're in June. Oh my gosh, again, so much fun in June. And Butler's new collection came out. Megan Quinlan's pop-up started at the end of June. So I know many of you have seen this little journal that I did using all of her collection. Okay, so that's right there in the June journal, although it could go in July too. We also had a lot of fun using the collage soup books. Okay, because so excited to tell you about this. The collage soup books, and one of my fun announcements. I hope that you will be watching because I have collaborated with Emily Stone, and we are coming out with a collage book that I helped to curate. So I'm really excited about that, and it will be coming out very, very soon. So I have been really loving using the collage soup with ArtFoamies. All right, so here's one that I did using the collage soup books. I kept this together because I kind of messed up the mat a little bit, and I didn't have a frame that actually fits this one. I did have a frame that fit it, but when I went to put it together, it broke. So I just kept this in here, but I love, and this was such a fun demo. Love using the ArtFoamies together with the collage soup and bringing it onto the mat. All right, so that was a really fun, a fun demo. And then again, using some of the Mooney stamps with collage soup. Okay, and then again using that same stamp. All right, the same Mooney stamp with washi tapes. So fun, so cute. And then just again a couple demos. I don't know again how many of you saw, but my Phoenix set came out in this month, and so I went ahead and kept this in there as well. And then here are all of the stuff, the things and the demos that I did using Ann Butler's stuff. And then again, here is the June freebie. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun with Ann's. I really think these are so beautiful and pretty and fun, and I really they make me happy even just looking at them, but love having them all right here because definitely will be using those on something else at some point. Yeah, thank you so much, Catherine. Me too, me too. So I hope that you will all come next week. Well, no, not next week. I think, I don't know for sure, but it's supposed to launch somewhere around the 31st. Okay, so be watching for that. And I want to say, even though, like, I think this is so cool because even though these are very different colors, and I don't know, I think this still looks really kind of good together. I don't know why, but just seems to somehow still look kind of cool, you know? All right, so that was June. And then it brings us to July. All right, so here's July. And not really all the way finished, but of course, because we still have quite a few days in July, so I'll be adding more to this. And those of you who, again, follow me for Daily Heart know that I've also been working in this pocket journal. So, of course, this is small enough I can actually keep this together like this if I want to, right? So, again, I have my regular pocket that I did, and I had really fun with this because I used a bunch of Art Foamy basics and just a bunch of random Art Foamies. Here's the July freebie. And then I used some of Megan Quinlan's stencils and some of my stencils. And I just had really fun with these pages. All right. And then we've been playing and using masking fluid. So here's a piece I did. Here's a little peek at our Calendar Girl session. I hope you all can come. We did a couple bonus Frida faces, and I do want to mention something. The Frida faces were in the Frida pop-up, okay? But keep in mind, the Frida faces were only available for like a week, and we are doing a Zoom on the 21st, so we did go ahead and put the Frida faces into the Calendar Girl collection for now, okay, so that you can still get them. We did not want to end it so quickly because I know a lot of people didn't even know they were available, okay, so you can still get the Frida faces. All right, and so here's a little sneak peek at what I'll be sharing for a Calendar Girl session on Sunday. All right, some little, these again, a bonus limited edition stamp for Blue Moonies. That was kind of fun because it was kind of like an ATC stamp. And then just some other little bits of artwork that I want to keep all together. Here's another demo I did. He's doing free writing, and my little Ohm girl that I haven't colored yet, but I think she looks really cute in there. And then last but not least, my July pocket journal that I've been working in, because we've been talking about how to go in and just start on your pages without fear of the big blank white page. Huh. Kathy, what? Oh, were you? Well, I will tell you those will be up for a while. Okay, so don't worry. All right. So does anybody have any thoughts or questions? Would love to hear from you. Again, and then of course I do have my pages all ready to go. Again, I took a 12 by 16, or yeah, about 12. Let's see, what was it? 12 by, oh, yeah, 12 by 16. Let's see. So no, 12 by 18, okay? 12 by 18 paper. Take it long ways, fold it up 4 inches approximately, and then you will have 12 by approximately 12 by 12-ish inch pages. And all I did was bind it, or, I not bind it, but put my little rivet in there. And I did also put a little glue along that side. And then all my pages are ready, okay? And you know what? Actually, I do also, excuse me. I need to get a drink of water. Wendy, welcome. Just so, so you can see this if you want, I'll do my next page. And it's fine. I'm just going to use this. Even though it's August, I'll just cover this. I'm going to take my white glue. I'm going to load it up on the back. Get my scrap buddy. Okay, a little water. Yes, that is such a good idea. Acme Post says you could use the original as a picture frame for someone you love. Yes, so cute, right? And I am going to take your advice. I did actually put like a picture of Frida in there, but it was a picture of artwork. So All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just take this. Remember, there's the pocket. I have this piece already done. I'm just going to stick it right on here. Okay. And then I'm going to get my Duralar. Let me go grab a piece of Duralar. Oh, shoot, breaking stuff. All right. And it doesn't matter. Like, you can have this whole thing filled up or whatever, right? Okay, here's my Duralar. And if you have used it, then you know it comes with this little piece of like tissue to not only help protect it, but so that you can kind of see what you're doing. All right, so I have that tissue still on there. I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to just lay this here. I'm going to get my score tape. And just line the three sides, of course, right? So we do, excuse me, I'm having terrible allergies. We will play the numbers game if you want to hang around for that. And I also have a little sneak peek to share with you. So we'll get to that. I just thought you would like to see this done. And then I'm just going to line this baby. And I don't know, I got a little piece of yucky stuff right here. I'm going to scrape that off. Ugh. Sorry. Of course it can't go smoothly. Oh my gosh. All right. So there we go. All right, so there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get my August stamp. All right, and I'm gonna use a little black gesso. Just a little black gesso. And I won't lie, sometimes I will spread it out just on my table like that. Especially if you're just doing one little thing, you know, pretty easy to just spread a thin layer out. Tap, tap, tap. Right on there. Okay, that's a little, so easy. All right. Clean it all up with a baby wipe and you're good to go. And then of course, you know, I'll decorate the top as we get into August with August stamps. And you know, I may end up doing something over the top of this. I don't know, but I just wanted to at least show you how I, you know, lots of times decorate those pockets. Okay. So how many of you want to hang out for the numbers game? I have a number right here. And this, well, I'm gonna just tell you right now that excuse me, so sorry. The drawing tonight will be for a $20 gift card, okay? Because I don't really have any, you know, I don't have any new stamps right now. I don't have, you know, that's what I got. I got a $20 gift card for you. Here is the number. You're going to have until 4:43, It's 4:40 right now. Till 4:43 to guess the number that is on this paper, okay? The person who, and it's, let me start at the beginning. You're going to guess a number between 1 and 100. The person closest without going over will win the $20 gift card. We'll just have one winner. The person, if we have more than one person guess the right number, it's the first person that called it, okay? I'm going to call your name so that you know I saw your number. Again, we're going to go till 4:43, okay? Roberta, 29. Oh my gosh. Okay. Kathy, 13. Anita, 72. Evelyn, 29. Renee, 7. Krabby Abby, 77. Susan, 55. Sherry, 37. Ellen, 13. Linda, 70. Lydia, 68. Janice, 3. Kathleen Hartley, 24. D, 65. Heather, 23. Phyllis, 62. Catherine, 44. Orange Spiral, 3. Christina, 13. Megan, 12. Megan, 22. Ellen, 19. Terry, 18. Dare B, 88. Acubanita, 15. Cecilia, 74. Puffer, 17. Mary Lynn, 49. Ginger, 2. Estrella, 84. Sharon, 72. Acme Post, 42. Debbie, 66. Nancy, 57. One more minute. All right. I think that's it for the numbers. Anybody else? Last call. Ooh, Gail Foos, welcome. 41. Bernadette, 8. Okay, no more numbers. It's 4:43 right now, and we do have an on-the-nose winner. Winner is, and this is so hilarious because let me find, I just got to go back and make sure, okay? This is so funny because it is Kathy Bernard. So Kathy, it works out perfectly because you said you just placed an order today, but now you have a $20 gift card. So yay! And I know we had a couple other people that also guessed the number 13, but Kathy was first to call it. So congratulations. And now you can get your whatever it was that you've missed getting, Kathy. I'm kind of assuming it was the Frida heads. So that is so awesome. And we will send that to you in the morning. I will send you an email, Kathy. Okay? Yay! All right, sneak peek time. I'm super excited to share this with you. Some of you may have already seen it, so might not be that exciting, but I am so excited because I have not done a pre-recorded class. Okay, I'm here live all the time, but I have not done a pre-recorded class in many, many moons. Okay, I mean, I want to say at least, oh my gosh, 3 or 4 or 5 years I've not done a pre-recorded class, and I'm so excited to announce that next week I'm going to be launching my first pre-recorded class in all these years. They're going to be small, little bite-sized classes, sort of, just single project classes that are similar in a way to a daily heart, only then you just don't have to be there live and there's not a lot of extraneous stuff. Okay, we're going to take on little projects and like half-hour videos. Super fun because I do have so many projects. Okay, so this is going to be the first one. It is called ArtFoamies Upcycled, and you will be using ArtFoamies as a substrate. And this is the first project, and then I had to share with you, this is the sneak peek. because I'm super stoked about these. If you have old crusty art foamies or art foamies that you do not use and you don't know what to do with them, save them because you're going to be making soft sculptures with them. All right. Now, this is not in this class. This is a class by itself, but this is going to be the follow-up. And I'm so excited because I have to tell you, I am in love with this piece. All right. Um, and I just think they're super fun and different, and just a new way to use your art foamies, which I am always, all about. All right. So that's it, my friends, for tonight. You got a flip through, you got the numbers game, you got a sneak peek, and I hope you had a little art foamy fun. All right, let me turn this, let me see the new comments before I, yay, yes, I missed all those comments. All right, let me turn this camera around just to say good night and thank you to everybody. We are not having an after party tonight. But we will next week, okay? And again, I don't know what else is going on next week. We'll have something going on next week. So, all right. Anyway, thank you so much for coming and joining me for another Art Foamy Fun. You know the deal. Stay safe, stay sane, stay makey. I love you to the moon and back, and I'll see you really soon, hopefully next week. Bye, everyone.